The story starts with Old Major, the old boar on the manor farm. He summons the animals on the farm together for a meeting, during which he refers to the humans as enemies and teaches the animals a revolutionary song called The Beasts of England. When Major dies from a stray gunshot wound, two young pigs, Snowball and Napoleon, assume command and consider it a duty to prepare for the rebellion. The animals revolt, driving the drunken, irresponsible farmer Mr. Jones as well as Mrs. Jones and the other human caretaker employees off the farm. Renaming it Animal Farm, they adopt the 7 commandments of animalism, and the most important of which is, all animals are equal. The decree is painted in large letters on one side of the barn. Snowball teaches the animals to read and write, while Napoleon educates young pups on the principles of animalism. Food is plentiful and the farm runs smoothly. The pigs elevate themselves to a position of leadership and set aside special food items absently for their personal health. Sometime later, several men attack the animal farm. Jones and his men are making an attempt to recapture the farm, aided by several other farmers who are terrified of a similar animal revolt. Snowball and the animals who are hiding in ambush defeat the men by launching a surprise attack as soon as they enter the farmyard. Snowball's popularity soars, and this event is proclaimed the Battle of the Cowshed. It is celebrated annually with the firing of a gun on the anniversary of the rebellion. Napoleon and Snowball fight for preeminence. When Snowball announces his plans to modernize the farm by building a windmill, Napoleon has his dogs chase away Snowball and declares himself leader. Napoleon enacts change to governance structure of the farm, replacing meetings with the committee of pigs who will run the farm. Though a young pig named Squealer, Napoleon claims credit for the windmill idea. The animals work harder with the promise of an easier life with the windmill. When the animals find the windmill collapse after a violent storm, Napoleon and Squealer convince the animals that Snowball is trying to sabotage their project. Once Snowball becomes the scapegoat, Napoleon begins to purge the farm with his dogs, killing animals he accuses of consorting with his old rival. When some animals recall the Battle of the Cowshed, Napoleon frequently smears Snowball as a collaborator with Farmer Jones, while falsely representing himself as the hero of the battle. Beasts of England is replaced with the anthem glorifying Napoleon, who appears to be adopting to the lifestyle of man. The animals remain convinced that they are better off when they were under Mr. Jones and Mr. Frederick and neighboring farmers' protection. When attacks from the farm using blasting powder to blow up the restored windmill, the animals win the battle. They do so at a great cost, as many, including Boxer, the war horse, are wounded. Despite his injuries, Boxer continues working harder and harder until he collapses while working on the windmill. Napoleon sends for a van to purportedly take Boxer to a veterinary station, explaining that better care can be given there. Benjamin, the cynical donkey who can read as well as any pig, notices the van belonged to Knacker and attempts a futile rescue. Squealer quickly assures the animals that the van had been purchased from the Knacker by an animal hospital and that the previous owner's signboard had not been repainted. In subsequent report, Squealer reports sadly to the animals that Boxer died peacefully in the animal hospital. The pigs hold a festival one day after Boxer's death to further praise the glories of Animal Farm, and the animals work harder by taking on Boxer's ways. However, the truth is that Napoleon had engineered the sale of Boxer to the Knacker, allowing Napoleon and his inner circle to acquire money to buy whiskey for themselves. Years pass and the windmill is rebuilt and another windmill is constructed, which makes the farm a good amount of income. However, the ideals of Snowball discussed, including the stalls with electric heating and lighting and running water, are forgotten, with Napoleon advocating that the happiest animals live simple lives. In addition to Boxer, many of the animals who participated in the rebellion are either dead or old. Farmer Jones had moved away after giving up on reclaiming his farm had also died. The pigs start to resemble humans as they walk upright, carry whips, drink alcohol, and wear clothes. The 7 commandments are abridged to just 2 phrases. All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others, and 4 legs good, 2 legs better. Napoleon holds a dinner party for his pigs and local farmers, with whom he celebrates a new alliance. He abolishes the practice of the revolutionary trades and restores the name The Manor Farm, which the animals outside look at the pigs and men who can no longer distinguish the two.